All right, Temple Ashaju is live to us from the Nigerian Stock Exchange trading floor. Temple, it's been a largely unhappy first week of trading on Market Street for January. So, are you happy?
That question shouldn't be for me, boss.
Yeah, that's throwing you under the bus,
for the
as
investors
it were.
and, of course, the traders here on the floor of the exchange.
So are they happy?
My job is to report these activities.
Okay, so are the brokers happy?
A lot of the traders are unhappy, actually. You just use the right word for them. They are not.
So what are they saying?
It says that someone I spoke to a few minutes ago when I went to get the numbers told me that the fear in the system, the uncertainties in the system is really contagious. And that is why we've seen a lot of companies experiencing sell pressure at this point in time. Diamond Bank, for example, is down below 2 naira as we speak in the market. So going by what the trader said, the fear that a lot of the foreign investors have has also been contracted by the domestic investors.
Okay, so what is the early first hour of our opening bell for today, Friday? It's been a bit of unpleasant trading week so far. Maybe by next week when the entire holiday mood is over, kids are back at school, everybody's back, hustling and bustling around this very big city, perhaps something will change, just maybe. So what should we be looking out for? Temple, will it be the Access Diamond Bank merger, or perhaps we should be sniffing around MTN, whether they're going to come back and going to be here for the IPO and other things, or should it be earnings?
Well, a whole lot of things, actually. It's kind of a mixed grill right now with this question. First of all, going by the first part of your question, market is really down 0.62%, and it looks going down further than we speak. Zenith Bank has done some more than 8 million units of its shares, and the share price now goes lower than 22 naira that it closed at yesterday, now around 21 naira. Vitafoam is also deeping, has gone lower than 4 naira 50 kobo in terms of the price. In terms of what investors are going to be watching out for possibly next week, I think the MTN IPO is nothing to really be confident about at this point in time, because you know, as of November 8th or thereabout last year, we saw that the case against the Attorney General of the Federation was actually adjourned till February the 7th this year. So until that happens, before we can now hear what traders will be telling you, before traders may then become confident on the IPO of MTN. Access Bank is something that they're watching. Vitaphone dividend is something that they're watching. Access Bank acquisition of Diamond Bank is something that is on the offing. You know, the rights issue of 75 billion naira is on the 1st of February. And of course, Seplat has its own close period at this point in time. Access Bank also has its own close period at this point in time, from 1st of January till 28th of January, when the board will be meeting. So these are sort of things that they're watching, and it will help them to take their decision. Finally, the CBN MPC meeting is also going to be coming on board. They're expecting some kind of a hike in MPR rate. If it happens, then it shifts the decision. If it doesn't happen, then they keep fingers crossed and continue to watch the trend in the market. Okay,
Temple, you've ended your trading week at the floor. You need to relax a little bit, enjoy the weekend. But of course, Temple is hanging in there at the Stock Exchange for Business Incorporated later at 1:30 local time. That's at lunchtime with Temple. Thank you very much, our business correspondent from the Nigerian Stock Exchange. If you're interested in history, the Central Bank of Nigeria will clock 60 years this year, and you may just need to read up a little bit about how actually Nigeria's central bank came into existence. A part of that we'll talk about in the days and weeks ahead, but of course we just need to put that on your calendar. Very important year for the Central Bank of Nigeria, 60 years old in 2019. I'll see you again on Monday. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thanks for watching.